Hi everybody, good morning. Here I am, Scrappin' Lizzie, um, still working on the same thing I showed you all yesterday that I was doing, which what I was doing was making these little flower coasters. And I was having trouble, like this one I did, and it's not square. It's wider up here than it is down here, and I was having trouble to get the whole thing square. Like this one here is not square. It's wider up here than it is down here. And I couldn't get it square. And I thought, well, there has to be a different way of doing this because this is the first time doing these. Um, and I like them. They're very pretty. And but I just have trouble getting them square. So I said there must be another way. So now this one I don't have it sewn yet. All I did was got it put together different. I did it differently. I've got it pinned and I'm going to stitch it. But one of the things I see is right here in the center. That's where my slit is. Right in the center to get it to turn the whole thing the right way. And so first of all, I traced the plate, and that's what this line is. That's the ink. But then when I sewed it, I used that ink line lined up with my presser foot and actually give it another, maybe 3/8 of an inch, half an inch, whatever that was on my presser foot, bigger. So then I'll cut around just like I did yesterday on the other one that I just had trouble with. Can't say I'm not happy with it, but I just had trouble with it. So and I just I fiddled around till I figured a way that I could make sure they were all square. Okay, and so like I just said, I don't want to put my slit right here. I'm going to put my slit over here instead, so that it's not right underneath where these points are going to get sewn together. If I put the slit over here, then the slit will be here, and it will then be hidden. It won't be right in that spot. Not that you're going to see it anyway, but it's just my idea. So I'm going to cut my opening right here on the side instead of in the center. And then now I can turn it. Let me make sure my iron is on here. And now I'm just turning it the right way. I want to say something about my iron too. This is the second iron I've ordered of the same iron, because I like the iron. But after I got this one, then I realized what I didn't like in the other one. And just a minute and I'll show you. So if you're looking for a small iron, that you'll know. Okay, there, I got the whole thing turned. Now, so now I need to, but let me show you here on this iron. There's the knob, the twist. You twist it, which turning it on is no problem. But when you go to turn it this way to turn it off again, this is hot. And so you can't hardly turn it without it just...
That was a nice poop.
Hey! Oh, sorry about that, you guys.
Oh.
I was shutting my husband up. Okay, so that I just wanted to let you know. I know, Papa.
I'm sorry, baby.
You know I love you.
I know you do, and I did not mean to say that out. I
Okay,
mean,
I don't think they heard it anyway,
God, I hope not.
because I was running my mouth. And so, all right. And so now I'm just getting this whole thing turned. Um,
I love you, darling.
I know you do, Papa, and I love you too.
I'm gonna get out of your hair now.
Okay, he's going to get out of our hair now. Okay, so here I have the whole thing now turned, and I'm going to show you what I did differently on this one than what I did on the one that I did yesterday. So I'll get it all pressed. You really need to have an iron to do these, because you do have to press the fabric to get it to fold right. In my opinion, that's only my opinion, though. I'm not the boss or anything. Okay, so I'm getting that ironed. All right, now. Oh, I'm still feeling a little like a lot. I'm still congested. But I don't stop. Okay, now what did I do next? Oh, now what I do next is I'll fold the whole thing in half, and I'm going to press it in half. I'm going to press it good. Get me a good press there. Boy, I just thought of another thing. I'll have to try that later. I'm wondering if I were to top stitch this right here before I did this. I'm always wondering, what if? Okay, and now, see, but in my slit, though, is on the piece that's going to be on the inside. Well, it's going to, yeah, you're going to have that on the inside. See, that yellow is going to show outside, but it's actually inside. That makes sense, doesn't it? Okay, and so now I'm going to make sure my little folds, my little creases are even right there. I'm leaving my nails off. I'm not going to glue any more on for a while. I've got to let these babies breathe. I found out what the problem is with them fingernails is if you get moisture in between the nail, your natural nail, and the fake nail, then that can cause this fungus. But then I also read that I can use Vicks Vapor Rub, and so like last night before I went to sleep, I put Vicks Vapor Rub on my fingernails, and that will kill that fungus apparently. Okay, so now I've got that, and I can see my ironed piece. I mean, my iron lines. Okay, so now I'm going to turn it this way. And this is what I did differently now. Is I took this, those are my two lines right there, that's where it was ironed, and I took this and I turned it up from that piece to this piece. And I turned that up. And I'll press that right there. And then I'll do this one the same way. And this is going to make my whole thing a square. Okay. My finger. I got a sore finger, I'm telling you. My shingles have now come out on my finger. I got blisters right here. And the pain in this finger is swollen. And then the pain from the shingles, because there they are right there. Oh my gosh. I don't know which is worse, the itching or the pain. But, okay, so now I'm on side 3. I just got to put in a little complaining in there. I'm congested, and I got the shingles, and yeah. But I don't quit. Nothing makes me want to quit with my fabric. I have to keep fabricking. Now I just take naps in between. And again, I'm not doing my comments on my comments today, probably tomorrow. Hopefully. It's going to depend on how I feel. And now the 4th side. And we'll press that. And now I've got all 4 of those pressed. You know what I should do probably is to... I think I did this on the last one. Okay. Let's pin this here. Let's give that a little pin. Is that where I want it pinned? Oh, I could use the clips too. That'd probably be better than the pins. My brain isn't working real good either today. So my mental status is declining. Okay, now. So now it looks like this. So now I'm going to take it and I'm going to turn it over. And I'm just going to bring each corner. Now see, I'm taking each corner and I'm turning it up. I guess I really didn't need to pin that. So now I'm going to pin right here. Ouch. Don't poke yourself in the finger. That hurts. Okay, I guess I didn't really need to pin that. Okay, and I'm going to take that corner and just put that corner all the way up to that center crease where X is in the middle. This works a lot better. And then here, I'll take this one. Just turn it right up to that center point. Now, okay, yeah. See, now my cut is not in the middle. It's over here. That's my cut spot. And it can just stay cut. Don't worry, be happy. Okay, and then the 4th piece. See, so there's my cut where I turned the whole thing. And that cut is better right there because now when you turn this piece up, that completely covers up that that cut piece. So the cut piece isn't right there in the middle. So now okay, I have to adjust my little, just adjust, do a little adjustment there, okay? Now, then all I have to do is take a needle and thread and stitch those 4 corners together right there. But it is square. You know, I can look down here and see that it is square. And let me see if it's exactly. And now I have it, and it's exactly the same as the last one. And see how it just fits together. If one were to want to, if you were to put like 4 of these together, or 6 together, you could make like a placemat. If you put 4 together, a pocket, or 9, make a 9 patch and make like a pillow cover, or put a jillion together and make a big old blanket. And it would look this on the back. See what it would look like, how pretty? Then it would actually put almost a circle in the middle here. And I like this. And this is so much better because when I did it yesterday the other way, each time I did it, I ended up with a different size. And I was having trouble getting them to be square as I started trying to turn. If you look at, now this one turned out pretty good. That one's pretty good right there. And then I just stitched here across. I did a stitch in the ditch with a fancy stitch, and I did a round. So if you're going to use them for coasters, then I like using, like I used the fancier stitch, and I went cross, and then I just did a straight stitch and did a just went around, because using it for a coaster, you would want to be able to wash it. And so, but there's so many different ways that you can, let me see, oh, this one here, this one's all cattywampus. It's not square at all. I just couldn't get it square. So then this one here is, oh, I got a lot of stitching on that because I went this way, I went around, and this way, and so that one, it's not square at all. It's just not. And this one isn't square either. See, if I take it and go like this, you can see how unsquare it is. And so it'll still work for a coaster. I'll still use all these for a coaster, or a pocket in a journal, in a fabric journal, or any kind of a journal. You can use it as a pocket. And it's not ugly, but just this way, I figured that it all comes, I'm getting there. It's much easier. It's just much easier. Well, I see here. Yeah, I still might not have it well, I don't have it stitched yet either. But it's, yeah, as I look, it's not exactly the same, but once you play with it though, you're going to be able, I'll play with these a little more before I actually stitch them, but doing it this way is so much easier to get a square out than doing it the way I did yesterday. So I just wanted to quickly show you that, and let you know that I'm still alive and kicking. Just not kicking very high, and so, and I haven't given up on doing my comments on the comments, but I just really am kind of feeling a bit under the weather, so we're not going to do that. But I am going to choose one of a self-discovery journal prompt for my today's journal. Oh, Yester, what makes you feel out of control? What makes you feel you are out of control? At first, I didn't think I'd have anything, because I don't feel like I get out of control. And then the more times I read it, then it started making more sense to me. So let me just open it up and see if I can find something. Okay, we'll go back on this page, and I gotta make sure I highlight it. And oh gosh, number 125 here. Are there any songs that make you nostalgic? Are there any songs that make you nostalgic? I think probably all of us who lived through the 60s and had them beautiful songs in the 60s and 70s. Oh my gosh. But yes, I have a few songs that make me nostalgic. So let me write on here. I just want to write that number, 125. Did I do that? Oh, I put it back in the cup. 125. These are all numbered in here because there's 365 self-discovery. And so that's the one I'm going to write about today. Are there any songs that make you nostalgic? I'm loving this. I have wrote in this journal every day since I've started it, which I only have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, well, 7. 7 already. So I've been doing it a week, and I plan to do one every day. Okay, so now I'm going to give you a little reading here from Louise Hay and her heart thoughts. And that's what I've been reading from this last week or so. Let's see. Ooh, I open new doors to life. Wonder what that's all about. Okay. You are standing in the corridor of life, the hallway, you know. And behind you, excuse me, and behind you, so many doors have closed. Things are, no, oh, I gotta get a little drink of water. I gotta do a little hydrating right here just in a minute. There we go. Okay, let's start that over. You are standing in the corridor of life, and behind you so many doors have closed. Things you no longer do or say or think. Experiences you no longer have. Ahead of you is the unending corridor of doors, each one opening to a new experience. As you move forward, you see yourself opening various doors on wonderful experiences that you would like to have. Trust that your inner guide is leading you and guiding you in ways that are best for you, and that your spiritual growth is continuously expanding. No matter which door opens or which door closes, you are always safe. You are eternal. You will go on forever from experience to experience. See yourself opening doors to joy, peace, healing, prosperity, and love. Doors to understanding, compassion, and forgiveness. Doors to freedom. Doors to self-worth and self-esteem. Doors to self-love. It is all here before you. Which door will you open first? Remember, you are safe, and it is only change. And see, some of us just don't do well with change. I'm one that doesn't do well with change. But as I read this, those doors that are opening for you don't have to be, well, they don't have to be a physical door, of course. And it doesn't mean material things like I'm going to learn to make this little flower coaster. It doesn't have to be that. It can be like it says: peace, joy, peace, healing, prosperity, and love, understanding, compassion, and forgiveness, freedom, self-worth, self-esteem, self-love. All of those are doors that all of those doors need to be open, and it doesn't matter your age. You don't have to say, oh, I'm too old to change. Nope, I've said that before. I've said you can't teach an old dog new tricks. But yeah, this is real good. I open new doors to life. Here it says our spiritual growth often comes to us in ways that we don't quite expect. And so that was a very good one for today. And so I hope you all are journaling. Journaling is so important, and I hope you all are journaling. And you don't have to journal the self-discovery with me, but I'm just going to do this for 365 days. And I'll probably have to get a new book to add to this one, volume 1 and then volume 2. But yeah, I just wanted to show you a much easier way of doing what I did yesterday. And I had to kind of learn that and maybe there's some people that already show it this way, but the way I learned it off of a Facebook video, hers turned out just very, very pretty, but it just was a little confusing to me as to how to end up getting them square in the end, and this gets them square. Excuse me, gosh. Okay, I'm going to go gargle with some vinegar. I find that helps my throat. But I'm going to keep on keeping on, even though I feel crummy. Here, you want to see how crummy I look? Oh, I still have my headphones on. Yeah, that's how crummy I look. I actually should put I could put this on. Here. Now. Oh, that feels good. I got the shingles on my scalp. On my scalp. On my scalp, too. And oh, gosh. I try not to scratch it. I'm sorry. My daughter-in-law made me this a few years ago. It's got little ears up there, and then my mane and my unicorn horn. Oh, I gotta straighten it out a little bit. But there you go. There you go. Now if I had proper makeup and earrings, oh no, the earrings wouldn't show, unless they were long. This is another one of my new dresses. I love it. It is so comfortable. It's just so goes all the way to the floor. It just covers up my whole being. My whole being needs to be covered up sometime. And so, well, I'm just going to fiddle around today. And, oh, it's almost time for the mail to run. Actually, the mail may have already run. I'm hoping. I ordered something from Temu. I'm a Temu shopper. But, and I'm kind of hoping it'll come today. I'll have to show you. So precious. I ordered something precious. So if I get my precious order, then I'll show you today. But I don't know if I'll get my precious order. You wait till you see what I ordered. Ah, so cute. Oh, well, anyway. Now, okay, I ask God to watch over you. Every step you take, every move you make, stay healthy, happy, humble, and safe. Be safe. Oh, still about those storms. I've seen this morning on the Yahoo News about the tornadoes and the damage they've been doing. Oh my gosh. All we can do is try and pray them away, you know? All right. I love you. God loves you. And I will see you on the next video. God bless. I just learned how to wink. Okay, now. And then now I gotta find out what I did with my... Oh, there's my mouse. My mouse, I don't know why. It always hides from me. Okay, God bless and keep you. Bye-bye.